On the lapping shores of Fourth Lake in the town of Inlet, there's a one-person shop with colorful kayaks and canoe rentals. You may recognize Connie Perry from the town's 1 Square Mile of Hope event, which brings together thousands of paddlers to raise money for breast cancer awareness. Her love of Adirondack waters began decades ago when a friend introduced her to the park by canoe. That same friend later died from breast cancer, prompting the formation of 1 Square Mile of Hope. Today, she's keeping that tradition alive while helping preserve Inlet with climate-friendly projects.
I am the owner of Frisky Otter Tours and very involved with the Inlet Area Community Task Force. So I'm kind of like the person that started the climate smart communities aspect of that. It's really trying to commit, and we got the town to commit to doing some very positive things towards climate remediation and doing things that would preserve our beautiful nature here.
Connie and the task force are revitalizing the Inlet Common School, which closed down in 2019 because of low enrollment. Now it's a space for co-working, growing food, charging electric vehicles, and more.
We've gotten one grant that was for getting 5 people to either do mini splits or doing a heat pump, replacing their current system with a heat pump. It could also be insulation and redoing windows, things like that.
Still, convincing all community leaders to invest in renewable energy isn't easy. There's still fear around an energy transition, she says.
They think it's not going to be a viable thing, and they just want to stick with the usual. So just trying to educate people and letting them know that there are other options and that they don't have to be detrimental, but they're going to be preserving, and that we don't have to keep using up our world and using up nature. We can do it in a very protective, restorative method, but it does take some convincing for a lot of people to know that that's an option and they can make a difference.
Before living in the Adirondacks, Connie earned a master's degree in therapeutic recreation. She spent a lot of time outdoors alongside the people she worked with in Western New York and Montana. She still carries that education with her now when she helps people with disabilities experience paddling on blue Adirondack waters.
All of that kind of contributed to my love of this area and its beauty and its uniqueness. People just, a lot of people don't even know that this is here, but it's such a special place. Nature is very, very healing and energizing, and it brings us to a different place. So that connection is super important, and if we can preserve that and get introduce other people to that, then I think we're doing a very positive thing, and we're preserving the environment, we're preserving what is the best of us.